Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Maddie, if you do not know. Today I'm going to be creating a fall look for you guys, because it's been something that I've been doing a bunch of lately because it is fall, and so I've just been loving the warm looks. So let's just go ahead and get started with that. So I have my Morphe, I believe this is the E35O palette, and then I have my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'll probably be using a little bit of both, but maybe more of the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm gonna start with my primer. So I use the e.l.f. It is the sheer eye primer. So we'll just put that on our lids. And if I'm looking over here, it's just because my mirror is over here, so that's why. So we're just gonna pull that out. And then I'm gonna go in with my Lancome. This is a blending brush. It's Lancome 17 brush, and I'm just gonna go into this yellow shade. It is called Creamsicle. So we're gonna go into that. And we're just gonna blend that in our crease and then I think I'm gonna go in with, let's see, I'm gonna go in with this in the 35O palette. This shade right here. It doesn't have a name or anything, but it's like a orangey color. And I'm gonna take the Elizabeth Mott tapered blending brush. I think I got this in my Ipsy, so wondering where I get these brushes. And we're just gonna take that into our outer corner and slightly in to the crease. And these colors are very pigmented, so you don't need a whole bunch of them to be able to get that outcome that you want. Just make sure those blend together nicely, because we don't want any harsh lines or anything. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to take this. I think I'm gonna take this one. It's going to be this red. It is, let's see, Hunts in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm gonna take my, I have no idea what this is. I think this came with one of my other palettes, but it just has a blending on the end. And we're gonna take that in further than we took that orange color, and then all the way to that crease. Darken this up. We're gonna go back in with that Lancome 17, and I'm gonna take this brown, which is called Chip. So this one right here, it's a little bit of a warmer brown. So I'm gonna take that and we're gonna put it in that outer V to darken this up a little bit. You can hear a dog barking. My neighbors below me have a puppy and he barks constantly. So if that's what you're hearing, it's because he's barking. He barks all the time. He is a in and I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape, and I got it in my Ipsy. I've been wanting to try it forever, and then it came in my Ipsy, so I'm very lucky there. I have the shade light medium, and it's perfect on my skin tone. So I'm gonna take that, put a little bit on my hand, and take my, I always lose this. It is the Kestrel concealer. I'm pretty sure I got it at TJ Maxx. And I'm just gonna put it in my inner corner, so that I can have a nice base for my shimmer that I put on my inside. I always put shimmer on the inside because I just love the way it looks. Just gonna put it. I do a little bit of a half cut crease, just because I do like having a little bit of color on my inner corner. Occasionally I will not do that and just... Okay, so now that we have that tacky base layer, I'm going to take my, where'd it go? I have an Wet n Wild brush. I use this so much, I don't know what it is. Looks like this. It's very dirty, I know. And I'm going to take, I think I'm going to do this gold that is in the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's called Queen. It's just this gold right here. And I'm just going to lay it right over where I put and pack it on. Put that concealer. Love this. Okay. And then we're going to go in and just blend that out. I'm going to use the Lancome brush I've been using that's already dirty. It has color on it. I'm not going to put any more color on it. I'm just going to blend it out and make sure it looks even and there's no harsh line with that shimmer. And then, so the eyes, I always do my eyeliner and mascara and everything last. So I'm going to start with my face now. So I'm going to start with my e.l.f. What is it called? Primer. I have it in Lit From Within. I love this primer. It has been my favorite. I also really liked for a while there I was using one that I got in my Ipsy, I think. Oh, it was the Smashbox. I loved that one, the photo finish. That one's also really amazing. But my skin's been having some issues lately, so I've been switching it up, hoping to find something that works better for my skin. And this one does not irritate me as much. And then I'm going to go in with the NARS. This is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I have it in medium 2 Santa Fe. So that's my coloring. And then today I'm going to go in with a brush. Sometimes I go in with my beauty blender. Today I'm just kind of feeling like using a brush. If I can find my brush. Nope, I will be getting my, oh, there it is. Okay. So I just put it on my hand a little bit right here. And then I'm going to go in. And this, you really don't need a lot with this foundation. It is so blendable. And it really is full coverage. Which, if I wear foundation, I rarely ever don't use full coverage foundation. just because I'm so used to having rosy red cheeks, and I have some acne and more oily skin, so I always use matte. I have been leaning more towards dewy looks lately, but for the most part I'm more of matte coloring. So comment below and tell me what your favorite foundation is to use, especially if you have oily and acne prone skin. I would love to try it out and see how it works for my skin, because I don't know many foundations that do work for my skin that don't break me out like some do. So let me know in the comments and see what works for you. I'll try it out. Okay, so this foundation literally goes on so perfectly. It makes you look amazing, but it doesn't have any extra to it. It's very matte. You have to add your face back in. So I'm gonna go in with City Color Contour Palette. This is my favorite contour palette. I got it in my Ipsy. I get everything in my Ipsy. I'm going to go in with my concealer and I'm going to put it underneath my eye to highlight them, and then I'm going to take it on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, right on my cupid's bow, and then on my chin. And I'm going to take the brush that I used to do my foundation and I'm just going to blend that. The thing with this foundation is it looks perfect when you use a brush, and it looks perfect when you use a beauty blender. It doesn't matter, and I think that's amazing. There's not many foundations are like that. So okay, so now that's all blended out. We're gonna set it with powder. So I use the Makeup Revolution luxury baking powder in banana. This is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna take my brush, which is the Wet n Wild powder brush, I believe. It's actually worn off. I know it's Wet n Wild, but I think it's the powder brush. I'm just gonna compact it under my eye and let it bake. A little bit on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead, because those are my oily spots, so in my T-zone. And then while that bakes, I'm gonna do my contour. So we're gonna take that. I'm just mixing the two, doesn't really matter. This is the City Color Contour Palette. Doesn't have a number or anything. I don't think it has I think it's just the contour palette. So I just take both the dark and the medium color. And same thing on the other side. One side always turns out better for me. And I do it on the sides of my nose and right under my bottom lip. And then we're gonna take the powder brush and take that banana powder. Make sure, just take the extra of it and put it around your face. I have no organized way of doing this. I just do whatever feels natural to me. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Milani Romantic Rose powder brush. I love this stuff. I used to use another blush, and it was a drugstore brush, but I don't remember what it was. But it used to just make my cheeks look really like gritty almost. Like it just brought out the texture in my cheeks. And it wasn't as flawless. This one just goes on so nicely. And it's not a super harsh color, which I like. Because I just want my face to look natural. I mean, obviously it's not going to look super natural because I'm putting a ton of makeup on it, but. So there's the blush. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to do my eyeliner and my mascara off camera, but I will tell you what I use. I use the Ico London Skinny Liquid Liner in black. It's pitch black is what it is. And then the mascara I'm using today is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Full Effect. This one. And this is my eyeliner. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll finish this look together. Okay, I'm back. I did my eyeliner, my mascara, and my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I used the L'Oreal Paris Havana Camila Cabello collection. It's the liquid, and I have it in, I believe, light medium. I think I have it in medium. I'm not sure. But to finish up this look, I'm gonna do some, I haven't done my lower lash line, lashes in with mascara because I need to go in with my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take the other end of this brush that I have no idea where I got it. And I'm gonna take this, this maroon shade, because it's a mixture of this brown that I used and the red that I used. It is, I believe, Jax. I believe that's the color. Yeah, Jax. So I'm going to take that with the stippling end of my brush. Just get it on there, and I'm going to push it up against my lower lash line. And then we're going to take that brown also, and we're going to, that we used earlier, chip. We're going to blend them together. Alright, so then we're going to go in with our mascara, and we're just going to do the lower lash line, or lashes with mascara. I don't usually put anything in my waterline. I don't know why, I just never have. I guess I used to in like middle school. I used to put like black eyeliner in there, but I don't really do that much anymore. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Smashbox Spotlight Palette highlighter in Pearl. This is Casey Holmes' collab with Smashbox for their highlighters. I'm obsessed. Sorry, that just went like dead. It just disappeared. So I have the Smashbox Spotlight Palette in Pearl. There's this shade right here is Turn It On Pearl. This is Crank It Up Pearl, and this is Blow a Fuse. These two have less shimmer. They're still super shimmery and amazing, but this one has like actual like chunks of glitter in it. Amazing. This one like blows you away. I generally use the middle one. Occasionally I'll use this one, but today we're going to use this one, and I'm going to take this brush. This is the Basanti Concealer Buffer. I don't use it for concealer. I mean, I do sometimes, but so we're just going to take that and put it in our inner corner just to brighten up our inner corner a little bit, because sometimes that can make a world of difference. And then we're going to highlight our, oh my god, I just hit pan. No. We're going to do it right on our brow bone. And then I'm going to take my, I don't know what this brush is. Probably got it in my Ipsy. I'm going to mix the Crank It Up and Blow a Fuse. Put it right on my cheekbones and on my temple and bring it down. Amazing. finish this off, I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. I am obsessed with the NYX Butter Gloss. It is the best lip gloss I think I have ever used. I really want to get more colors in it because I think this is the only one I have. I mean, I mostly wear nude lips, but this just is amazing. Okay, so this is the final look. It's really awesome. I love the warmth of it. It's perfect for fall. And so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions on what kind of looks you want me to do next, just comment below, and I will see what I can do.